In one, you don't have to fork any money out. What up guys, man, here with another video. In this video, I'm gonna go over how many streams you need to make $1,000 on Spotify. So yeah, let's get to it. So I'm gonna do two scenarios. One is going to be going through a record label, and the other one's going to be by being an independent artist and putting the music out yourself. So let's break it down, right? So you have the artist, you have the record label, you have the aggregators, and then you have your Spotify, right? The first example is going to be as a record label. Spotify pays out about 0.00318 of a cent per every stream, right? So if you're going through a record label, usually how it goes is that the record label is going to go to the aggregator. The aggregator is going to help them put the music to Spotify, but they're going to charge for every play that it's made. They're going to charge a fee, right? So usually how it goes is that the aggregator keeps 50% and then the record label keeps 50%. It depends. I think with DistroKid, you pay like a monthly fee for a record label, but more than likely the arrangement that you're going to come up with a record label is that you're going to go, if the track is successful, everybody wins type of situation. So it's going to be a 50-50 split with the aggregator. So, the record label has different costs, right? Per track, you're looking at mastering, for a decent mastering, you're looking at about $100. Artwork, decent artwork for the release, about $50. And then the mailing list, they probably accumulated a lot of emails from parties or like meeting people, networking and all this other stuff. But let's put in a cost of $25 to use it. Then social media promotion, they might even like put $50, $100, depending on like how great the record label is and how much money they have into, let's say $50 for social media promotion. And then you have, the promo list. That's usually sent out to like different DJs or, other music producers that might want to like play your music. And then the total cost for this is around like $275 per track for the record label. If the record label is providing all this cost, they're probably going to give the main artist about 50%. The artist doesn't have to put anything out of pocket, so it kind of like makes sense to do that. In order for the record label to make money and for the artist to make that $1,000 that we're talking about here, aggregator is going to keep 50% of that 0.00318. So basically the record label has 0.00559 to distribute as royalty. So if you as an artist have 50% of that, you're looking at 0.00795 of royalty per stream, right? For the record label to break even, to cover the cost of those $275 spent for the artist up front, it's around like 346,000 streams, right? That's when the record label like breaks even. And for the artist to make that $1,000, right, you're looking at about 1,258,000 plays. That's how much going through a record label you will need for one of your tracks to make you $1,000. So now let's say you don't want to go on the record label route. You want to do it yourself. You want to go directly to like an aggregator and fork out the cost of releasing a track. As an independent artist, you can go to like DistroKid or some other ones there. I think DistroKid might be like the cheapest one. I think they charge you about $20 a year and you can release as many songs as you want. And then you still have the costs of mastering. Let's say that you go to Lander and then they, like do the mastering for you. You pay a monthly fee. You're looking at about $25. Let's say that you put out one release a month or one track a month, right? Just to make it simple. And then mastering is going to cost you $25. Artwork's going to cost you like, even if you go to like Fiverr or like whatever, maybe it's like $15, $20, $5 if you want a really crappy artwork. Mailing list, I mean, if you're like an up-and-comer that might have, like 25 people that that's the cost of your list. So you don't have access to that like the record labels do. Then social media promotion, that's going to come out of your own pocket. So you're going to put around like $25 for your release, going on the cheap side. So like it actually like makes sense. So you can like drive more people to play Spotify or like to buy your track, right? Promo list, you don't have that access to it, and I think that you might be able to get it through the aggregators. I'm not too sure, but let's say that you don't have that. The total cost from you as an independent artist is going to be $65 plus the $20 from the aggregator. You're looking at $85. As an artist, you're going to get 100% of your royalties. So you're going to get that 0.00318% per stream. Let's do the numbers real quick. So in order to like break even, you're going to have at least 26,730 plays you would need to break even. So to get you to that $1,000, you're going to need around like 341,195 streams on Spotify. It's kind of interesting, both models. In one, you don't have to fork any money out, so you don't have to like fork those like $85. You do keep more of the royalties, but you also don't have access to their mailing list, and also don't have access to like their promo list if they have like big name DJs or like whatever in their promo list that they send their music to. That helps, like take your music to different parts of the world, which is really fun. The important part about it being an independent artist is, you need to grow your social media following. You need to grow your mailing list. The interesting thing about working with a record label is you don't have to put money out. They have the promo lists. They're going to help you with their social media. They're going to push your music to, their artists, their DJ friends, and like all this other stuff. So it might be interesting going that way, especially if you're starting. Later on, if you have 100,000 followers, they're going to buy your music. They're going to listen to your music. I think that it makes sense, to like go independent or even like make a small record label so you can like actually just release music yourself. But going back to the topic of how much does it take to make $1,000, this is it. So as an independent artist, you need 341,000 plays, and with a record label, you need about like 1,260,000 plays. All right, guys, I hope that this was helpful. All right, guys, thank you. Bye.